I'd like to call the meeting to order for the Village of Round Lake Beach. This is our board meeting for Monday, November 9th, 2015. Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Here.
Trustee Valdez.
Here.
Trustee Wallace. Here. Trustee Butler.
Here.
Trustee Mount.
Here.
Trustee Bennis.
Here.
Mayor Hill.
Here. Let the record show a quorum is present. Would you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Any additions or corrections to the agenda? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Wallace, second by trustee Mount. Once again, any additions or corrections or deletions to the agenda? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The agenda will remain as written. We have the approval of the October 26, 2015 council meeting minutes. Any additions, corrections, deletions? Again, hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by trustee Butler, second by trustee Valdez. Once again, any corrections, clarifications, additions, deletions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, those are approved. We have expenditures tonight of $2,127,969.37. I know the staff have all reviewed those. The board have had a chance to review those. Some of the larger items in here are Lake County Public Works for the Lake County Sewer is about $269,000. Payne and Dolan for our street improvement program is about $536,000. Peter Baker and Sons for the Orchard Lane repaving is about $245,000. Some of our bond payments, Amalgamated Bank, are a little over $403,000. Manitoba Construction for some of the sanitary sewer repairs are about $187,000. And our health care for October, health insurance was about $113,500. There's many, many others that the board have reviewed, and anyone on the board have any questions on the bills this month? If not, do we have a motion to approve?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Husk, second by trustee Mount. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mount. Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace. Trustee Butler.
Aye.
That's approved. We don't have any ratifications this evening, so we'll move on to our committee reports. Trustee Mount.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I do have a SWACO report tonight. Little different. Last Saturday, we had our last mobile collection in Munda Lane. It was well attended. One of our scouts recently had asked me, what actually is SWACO? So just to be real short about it, in 1989, Lake County became the first county in Illinois to adopt a solid waste management plan in compliance with the Illinois Solid Waste Planning and Recycling Act. The Solid Waste Agency of Lake County was formed in 1990 to implement the Lake County Solid Waste Management Plan, and currently is comprised of members from 42 municipalities, including Lake County and the Great Lakes Naval Training Center, representing approximately 85% of the county's population. Round Lake Beach has been a member almost all that time. We're one of the first founding members. I've been on the board since '97, so 5 years from the beginning of it. SWACO deals with municipal waste. That's the key. It refers to garbage, general household and commercial waste, industrial lunchroom or office waste, landscape waste, construction and demolition debris. For all your SWACO solid waste needs, go to swaco.org, and remember, recycle first, trash last. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee Mount. Any other trustees have any announcements tonight?
Actually, I do. I have a few things that I want to highlight from the police department. First off, I want to remind everybody that the Shop with a Cop is going to be on Monday, December 7th, and they are still accepting donations. And they do that all year long. And if it happens after December 7th, then they just put it towards the following year, correct? Another program that I want to highlight is called the Yellow Dot Illinois program, and it helps first responders in case you're in a car accident. All you do is you stick this on your lower window, rear window, driver's side. You put all your information in here, and then if you're in an accident, you're incapacitated, the police need to find out information about you, They know, because of the yellow dot, to look in the glove compartment and get your information. And finally, they are participating in Project Child Safe. And there's a lot of information about firearm responsibility that you can get at the police department, and you can also get a gun lock. It's not a trigger lock, it's a gun lock, right? Gun lock.
For your gun case.
Yep.
I didn't want you to hold it in front of the case.
Oh. All right, and that is it.
Thank you, Trustee Bennis. Anyone else have any announcements tonight? Okay, well, thank you. There is no mayor's report tonight. Is there a clerk's report
No,
tonight?
there is not.
Okay, we'll move on to items of business then. We have item A, as a resolution declaring certain police department property evidence as surplus. The property evidence room is in the police department, currently has approximately 6,600 pieces of evidence. Technicians have identified 1,283 items that are eligible to be declared surplus and are eligible for either destruction or for auction. So we have to clean that up from time to time, otherwise we run out of room. And it's also just makes sense to do so. Any questions by the board? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Bennis, second by trustee Butler. Once again, any questions by the board? Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item B is a resolution authorizing and approving an award of contract to Patent Construction Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $126,250. We need to replace a very large culvert that's breaking apart. It's under a road, I believe, and we got a grant for part of this, but we also have to use our capital projects fund for the rest of it. Been a couple years in the works right now to get this completed, and it'd be nice to get this finished up. Is there any questions by the board? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by trustee
Second.
Husk. Second by trustee Valdez. We have a motion and a second. Any questions by the board? Please call the roll.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount. Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. And item C, as a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the agreement with Kane McKenna Capital Incorporated. The fee for services proposed is $25,000 for performance of all municipal advisory services for the Series 2015 A bonds, and a flat fee of $7,500 for the performance of all municipal advisory services for the Series 2015 B bonds. We've used Kane McKenna for many, many years on all our bond issues. We've done a fantastic job. We've never had any problems with any of the bonds we've ever issued. And in order to continue that and save our residents money in the long run, I'd like to approve these services. Now, in the original proposal you had in front of you, there was a line added on there that was deleted. You see that in front of you. I guess kind of ignore that last line there. That was not supposed to be part of the head letter, cover letter. Any questions by the board?
No.
If not, is there a motion to approve? Motion by
Second.
trustee Wallace, second by trustee Bennis. We have a motion and a second. Once again, any questions?
Mayor, if we could just say something, Senior Trustee Mount,
What?
about,
Well, the fact is, we were just thinking about the fact that Kay McKenna and Bob Berleski has saved us so much money through the years. When you said that they have worked with us, I mean, they really have, even longer than you and I have been around here. And it's good that we have someone like Kay McKenna that we can, we pay them to do what they're doing, but the thing is, they really have our interests at heart, and it's good to have them on our side.
and we just wanted to give
So-
them a special shout out and thank you for it.
Well, thank you for bringing it up. And you're very right. I mean, Robert Schlicky has done above and beyond for us. He's always led us in the right direction. And his suggestions on what to do when have always panned out for us.
Yes.
So,
Thank you, Mayor.
okay, we had a motion and a second. We have a motion and a second. Any other questions or comments? Please call the roll.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
That's approved 6-0. That was the last item of business. We do have an executive session on the agenda tonight, but before that, it is open to public participation. Anyone has a question or comment for the board, please step to the microphone, give your name and address for the record, either state your comment or ask your question.
Hi, my name is Nancy Topple. I live at 1030 Idlewild in Round Lake Beach. I live on the main drag of the high school parking lot. The high school is down by Woodland, and they have no parking except for one block. So they can park from Ferndale to South Channel, which is fine, except for when the students are getting out or when they're walking home. There's no sidewalks. And there's usually anywhere from 4 to 5 cars parked there all day long. But when school gets out, there's all kinds of traffic. And you have little kids coming home, and the high schoolers will play chicken. They don't want to stop and wait because there's not enough room with the students and for 2 cars to go by. So they'll play chicken to see who's going to go and who's going to wait. And they speed down there. But if there was no parking, at least, you could walk down there. And it's only 1 block. It's only up to South Channel, which is kind of a busy street anyways. And that's just my concern. If it's only 1 more street, 1 more block, because they have it all the other way. There's no sidewalks, and it's really dangerous. That's it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I thought we had that whole area as far as no parking. Was it just on Woodland and,
It's up there, I think, until, it's Beachview, and Ferndale curves, and it
Glenwood.
goes right to Beachview. And Beachview, that's an east-west street, but this is north-south Idlewild. And it's up to Beachview, so it would just be 1 more street that it would be no parking for that.
not sure
Otherwise,
how we
it's
missed
all no
that.
parking. Pardon me?
I'm not sure we missed it. I thought we went all the way to Idlewild when we did this originally.
Well, Idlewild goes north and south.
Right.
There
I
is,
mean,
but it's,
down Idlewild, but I thought we went all the way to where it meets South Channel.
no,
originally.
it stops right before South Channel.
And would this be the residents that are parking there, or is it
Oh,
students?
no, it's
park-
students, it's students.
Yeah.
It's all students, yeah, oh,
Is
yeah.
there
it's
parking
not-
there because there's no more parking in the parking lot? Is that it?
No,
Or-
they don't want to pay to park in the student parking lot. That's why the park district, the baseball field right there,
Yeah?
that's about 11 cars there all day long, because the students park there because they don't want to pay.
Well, thank you for bringing it to our attention. We'll look
Thank
into
you.
that and see if we can adjust our ordinance to make it that other block.
It's just 1 block. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thanks for bringing it to our attention. Thank you.
Thank you.
If we could make sure that that's in our next committee meeting then, appreciate that.
Thank you very much, you guys.
Okay, have a great night. Thank you for stopping in.
Bye now.
Coming.
Mayor, in talking about that 1 block, I recently was thinking about the fact that Hillcrest Nursing Home built a brand-new parking lot. It's huge, and it's really nice. It covers everything. But yet, there's still people parking on that road by Hillcrest.
It's closer.
And it just seems like they should park in their parking lot. And, I mean, people, as they're going through there, I mean, you wouldn't be able to get a fire truck through there. The cars are just so close.
Mayor,
But
could
this
we
is
been
more
that up
for a
into
committee meeting.
committee?
Yeah, why don't
One thing
we-
on the next committee,
why don't
we'll
we
bring
we'll
that?
address that also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's address that also. I'd sort of like to see that, no parking there also,
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's see then, we have, excuse me, tonight we also have the executive session coming up for probable pending litigation, land acquisition, executive session minutes and personnel. Is there a motion to go into executive session?
Second.
Motion by trustee Valdez, second by trustee Butler. Have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount. Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
That has been approved. We will be in executive session. When we come out, we do have on our agenda action on executive session items, which we may or may not take any action on those items. You're welcome to stay, but it's not required. Thank you.